Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to another episode of Rising Singles. Today I'm bringing a different team than I brought last time. I just wanted to change things up a little bit. The only two people that really remain this time are Scizor and Blastoise. What this team is it's basically 5 out of the 6 Pokemon on this team, with the exclusion of Blastoise, have priority. And I'm a big fan of priority, and I think it could become really useful, especially in 3v3 where you need to get those quick kills off because you only have 3 Pokemon to kill, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to hit this challenge, we're going to get going. Our record so far is 6-4. It's not too shabby for someone who doesn't really play singles, but I am playing a lot more now and slowly getting accustomed to things. And I think I'm definitely improving, so that's good to know. That's good to know. So we're going to be battling, I think that was Japan. I didn't actually, I thought I got a quick glimpse of it, so I think it was Japan. She's going to be bringing Gengar, Gliscor, Blissey, Venusaur, the Klefki, and the Togekiss. So, out of all of these, I actually kind of want to bring Blastoise. Blastoise is going to do pretty good against most of these things. That being said, I also want to bring Aegislash. Do I? No, I don't want to bring Aegislash. I know I want to bring Talonflame, because there's a lot of things here that don't want to take Talonflame. This is my mixed VGC Talonflame, but I think it's a really solid Talonflame set. And other than Bandit, I think this is probably one of the better sets I've ever used. The top two are definitely Bandit and Support Talonflame. And this Support Talonflame, you could really do whatever you want with it, Tailwind, so on and so forth. That being said, I need to handle that Gliscor. No, I got something for the Gliscor. What can I use? I'm going to bring Aegislash for the Blissey. I think that's going to work pretty well, because we do have Sacred Sword, we do have Weakness Policy if she wants to hit us with something that's super effective, and yeah, I think that should work. It's really bright in here, isn't it? It's windows open, shades open, you can hear the person in the background doing some construction. I can't control that. I can't close my door because it'd be way too hot. So you're going to send out Gengar. I actually like that switch in for us because I can do a lot against this Gengar. I'm going to Mega Evolve and go straight for that Water Pulse. If she wants to bring in Blissey, I am completely fine with that. But looking at my team, really the only special Pokemon is Blastoise, so Blissey's not the best choice to bring to my team. So we'll see. So it's gonna Mega Evolve. That should be fine. I could still probably 2-hit KO this thing with Water Pulse, depending on how the EV spread is. No one really brings Blastoise. You know, I think I'm like one of the only people that uses Mega Blastoise, but Mega Blastoise is such a powerhouse. So it's gonna go for Sludge Bomb. I think that's gonna 2-hit KO us. No, that's gonna 3-hit KO us. Now with the poison, obviously. Be worse for wear, but I think we'll be able to at least get another attack off, which will be good. Let's see. Yeah, I think we should. Didn't do 86 damage before, so we should be able to. We'll lose our Blastoise, of course, which is unfortunate. You're gonna go for Hex. That actually might do more damage because, yeah, that's gonna do more damage. That is unfortunate. Lucky son of a gun getting that. So I'm gonna bring an Aegislash. I'm going to go for Shadow Sneak. It's going to work well for me, and that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go for Shadow Sneak. Probably wondering why I would bring in an Aegislash. I'm surprised you didn't get Shadow Sneak. Really am surprised you didn't predict that, but maybe you just didn't want to switch out, which is completely understandable. So the Gengar is going to go down. Pokemon for a Pokemon, I can dig that. That's pretty much how 3v3 seems to go. Yeah, that's pretty much how it goes. So I don't know what this thing wants to do, so I'm actually going to switch up my tactic and go for Shadow Ball. Just to see what it's going to do. It's going to go for Swagger. Oh, that's unfortunate. This is going to be hard to KO if I do, unfortunately, get really confused. I'm really hoping I don't. I am going to hit myself, and that's going to do a lot of damage. That's kind of ridiculous. Okay, well, I'm switching out. That's honestly ridiculous. It's honestly one of the most ridiculous things I've ever seen. That I don't even have that much attack investment, I don't think. No, actually, I think I do, come to think of it. He's going to go for Foul Play. That actually... Oh, that was a crit. Nice, I like that. Then Leftovers is going to go off, so he's probably going to Swagger me again. I'm going to go for Overheat. I don't think anyone's ever predicting an Overheat coming off from a Talonflame, but it looks like he's going for that Swagger, Foul Play, Confusion thing with Thunder waving bolts of death. So that's going to do enough damage to bring you into Brave Birding range, I believe. So I'm going to Brave Bird you. That should do some pretty good damage. Even though you resist it, I don't have negative attack or anything. So I'm going to go for Brave Bird and see how that... No, I chose Overheat. Oh well. If we at least get the Overheat off, it should still kill no matter what. So I'm actually not too concerned. I'm unfortunate about the Thunder Paralysis, but hopefully we can... Yeah, we break through both and we're going to get the Overheat off, which is nice. That should kill the Klefki. And it will. So the Klefki goes down to a special Talonflame. I like that. I like doing that. I do run Brave Bird, and that's my primary attacking move, but Overheat's good for hitting those Steel types and Grass types and Ice types, oh my. Although Grass types I'll tend to use Brave Bird. So you're going to bring in this, which I think my Aegislash can handle pretty well. So I'm going to leave you off with a Will-O-Wisp just to burn you, and I know it's not going to really affect you too much. Oh, you're going to go for this, aren't you? Yep. Figured that was coming. So I'm not going to survive another one, I don't think. So I'm going to go for a Brave Bird just in case. Just in case, you never know. Hopefully I break through both the Confusion and the Paralysis, and I won't. So he's going to kill me with an Air Slash. Although he might not. He might not. I think I can take one more. I can. That's kind of nice. Hopefully we can get one more Brave Bird off and I can just, like, you know, Shadow Sneak this thing to death, which would be fantastic for me. So I'm going to go for... We go for Brave Bird and hope for the best and hope we can break through both Confusion and Paralysis. And we won't. So unfortunately we will die right there. Hopefully it didn't take anything for that, and no, he didn't. I was hoping he wouldn't set up some nasty plots, but unfortunately our Aegislash is actually really weak right now, and it's not good, because this Shadow Sneak definitely won't kill, so I'm going to actually go for Shadow Ball and hope for the best. Still going to keep going for Air Slash, which probably will flinch me. I don't know yet, because Stance Change still goes off no matter what. And we are going to get through, so if this Shadow Ball does as much damage as I'm hoping it would, which it doesn't, I'm going to go for King Shield. I need to get another Shadow Ball off before I can Shadow Sneak, because I think Shadow Sneak will put it in a range where that will be good. Hopefully this thing does a nasty plot or something. It's going to go for Air Slash again. Hopefully we don't get Para Hacks, or Flinched, rather. If we do, that's going to be really unfortunate, because it's not doing nearly enough damage. That was a crit, wasn't that? No, it wasn't. Because I think a Shadow Ball, Shadow Sneak combo, would have been enough. So I have to go for Shadow Sneak here, just in case. But otherwise, I believe we will lose. I can't risk another flinch. Yeah, Shadow Ball, Shadow Sneak combo would have been more than enough to take out that Togekiss, but unfortunately, our opponent was relying on some hacks to win that game. So, yeah, that's how the cookie crumbles. And, you know, it's one thing when people don't do it purposely, but that person was clearly doing it. Who Air Slashes an Aegislash? Togekiss really has nothing for an Aegislash. Alright, I'm not going to save that, and let's just keep going. Let's get one more battle in. We lost the first battle, but we could probably do a little bit better in the second battle. I'm sure of it. This team is weird. It has some good synergy, some good type synergy. Two things weak to fighting, but both Talonflame and Aegislash are pretty good against that. And overall, not too many weaks. You know, we do have 3 steel types, so we are weak to fire, but it's 3v3, so unless we bring all 3 against a Charizard, we should do pretty well. So our opponent, Tom, is going to be bringing Manectric, Togekiss, Dugtrio, Sawsbuck, Poliwrath, and Donphan. Now, Talonflame's going to hit 1-2 things pretty hard. And everything's going to hit Dugtrio pretty hard, because it's a Dugtrio. They're really frail. So I'm going to start off with my Let's see, if he wants to start off with Manectric, who's my best bet against the Manectric? I'm going to say Aegislash. Aegislash is going to be my best bet against Manectric. Aegislash is going to be pretty good against most of these Pokemon, to be quite honest with you. Except for the Sawsbuck. So, for the Sawsbuck, I'll bring my Talonflame. And I need something for that Manectric. And I'm thinking our best bet might actually be Kecleon. Kecleon's going to hit it pretty hard. So I'm going to bring Kecleon. I like Kecleon. Kecleon's definitely one of my new favorite Pokemon. I like Blastoise now because I've been using it a lot and it's really crazy. I've always liked Scizor. I've always liked Bisharp. I've always liked Aegislash, and Talonflame has definitely grown on me. I need to make a background for my computer that revolves around my favorite Pokemon. So he's going to start off with Manectric. God damn it with the chainsaw! I don't even know, it's probably like not a chainsaw, it's a table saw or something like that, I forgot what it's called. So he's going to start off with Manectric. I'm going to go for Shadow Ball, hoping he flamethrowers me and I get that weakness policy. That'd be nice. Because then that's going to be a +2 mixed Aegislash in both special attack and attack, so that'd be really lovely. And I know I can survive a flamethrower, and he's going to intimidate me, so I'll actually be at +1, but I'm actually kind of fine with that. He's going to overheat. Now, I'm really hoping I can survive this. I'm max HP. I've done my research, and there's really no other better EV spread for this, for an Aegislash. 252 HP, and then, like, mix it up in the attacks. I like the special Aegislash the best, because it does hit pretty much everything incredibly hard, whereas the physical one isn't as good, you know? So that did just take it out, and that's exactly how I predicted the first turn to start. Although I did not predict Overheat, I predicted Flamethrower. But either way, it didn't really matter. The good thing is that now I know I can 100%, no doubts about it, even probably a crit, survive a Flamethrower from Manectric. So he's going to bring in this Togekiss. Now, I don't know what this Togekiss wants to do, so I'm going to go for King Shield. Now, it could paralyze me. I'm actually a negative speed nature, and I believe 0 speed IV, so the paralysis really won't be too big of a deal against me. It could go for Shadow Ball, which would be interesting, something that I don't think Togekiss get, but if it does, it'd be a very weird move for a Togekiss to use, but we'll see. So he's going to go for Flamethrower, which will kill me, so I don't know if I really necessarily want to get rid of this just yet, but I'm going to. I have no reason not to. I'm at +1 attack. It's still not going to do a lot of damage, but it will do enough, you know? It will do enough to put it in range where Kecleon can take it out, you know? Or not. Wow, or not at all. That did not do nearly enough damage, and I guess I forget that Shadow Sneak is only 40 base power, so there's always that problem. Now, I didn't realize Togekiss get Flamethrower. I used to run Togekiss all the time in Gen 4, and I guess I never realized that it had Flamethrower. So I'm going to be bringing in my Kecleon. Now, I know that they get Aura Sphere. I don't really care. I can survive an Aura Sphere, so I'm going to go for Rock Slide. I do have Trick Room. I don't want to go for that. He's going to go for Thunder Wave, interestingly enough. That's fine. I don't know what you're going to be doing with this, but I'm going to get my Rock Slide off, and hopefully that'll do enough damage to either A, kill you, or B, put you in range where I can kill you with Sucker Punch. And that's going to be my option, so I'm going to have to go for Sucker Punch here. As I've said before in one of my videos, I believe, I want to work on this Kecleon, because this Kecleon definitely doesn't hit hard enough for me. It hits Charizard hard enough, you know? And of course I'm paralyzed, so of course you're going to get a move off. You're going to get an Air Slash off, so that's not going to do a lot of damage. No, because I resist it. Awesome. Great. But you're slowly putting yourself in range where Sucker Punch isn't going to work, so I'm going to have to go for Rock Slide and just hope to God I can live. I cannot flinch or get paralyzed. And I'm going to flinch, so I have to keep going for Sucker Punches, unfortunately. This is the second Togekiss in a row that's doing this to us, and I am getting really frustrated at this thing. Because you're using a move that's hitting me not very effectively, doing very little damage, and not seeing very much return from it. Whereas Togekisses can run Aura Sphere, which, with my Kecleon moveset, barring Trick Room and Skill Swap, will hit me super effectively almost all the time. So just toying with me. I don't like that. But hopefully we can overcome this incredulous Hex and beat the crud out of this kid. Let's hope. Let's hope. There's only one way out of this battle, and it's to overcome the stupid Togekiss. I love Togekiss, but I'll never use the Serene Grace one, because that's all you do. I like the Nasty Plot one, I like Support one with Thunder Wave, but, you know, not going for Air Slashes. The only reason I would, the only reason I would run an Air Slash would be because it's Stab, but Dazzling Gleam I think does a little bit more damage anyway. They do hit basically the same things. The only thing Air Slash hits that I can think of off the top of my head, that... There we go, we get it off. It's not going to kill it, though. That's the unfortunate thing, because it is resisted, and this is a Togekiss. But that's not even going to do enough. Oh, my God. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, it would hit Grass Poison types. You know, so I only get one more attack off, unfortunately. So I'm gonna go for Sucker Punch. I have to. I can't. And I get paralyzed. Awesome, awesome. You, sir, are one of the best battlers I have ever met. Nah, I try not to rage about these things, but you're clearly going for moves that don't make any sense. I mean, let's be real here. You literally are doing things that... You're air slashing a rock type. You don't run Aura Sphere? Why don't you run Aura Sphere? Aura Sphere would have taken me out much quicker than that. And clearly I couldn't do anything against you, but... Oh well, I'm gonna go for Brave Bird. Hopefully that kills. And hopefully your last Pokemon isn't, you know, like, Rhydon. Although I could burn the Rhydon and probably survive a Rock Slide. I don't know. I know you didn't bring a Rhydon, so who knows? But we'll see. We will see. I'm actually, if it's a Poliwrath, I think I'm going to burn it. I can't. It's odd. It feels weird that I can burn a water type. It's very odd. It's going to be Donphan. Oh, of course it's going to be Donphan. Well, I'm going to go for Will-O-Wisp. Because that's going to do damage. It's going to do damage over time. My door is slowly opening. Dang wind. This is going to go off. You're going to get burnt. I'm really hoping that's going to work well. You're going to go for Thunder Fang. That's not stab, so you don't have a rock move, and that's not going to do anything to me. So I'm going to go for Overheat. I know you resist it. No, wait. I don't think you resist it because you're a ground type. Ground type doesn't resist fire, I don't think. Yeah, wait a second. Yeah, wait. I think it's only a ground type. It wouldn't get stab on rock. We'll see right now if it resists it. I'm like 90% sure. I'm 90% sure. Yeah, see, it didn't resist it, so it's not rock type. But it literally did absolutely piss poor damage. The good news is I can roost, and that Thunderfang is not going to do any damage after I roost. I'm not going to roost just yet, because even a crit won't kill me, so I'm just going to Brave Bird it. And this is actually will be a good test to see if it's a rock type. I never knew Donphan's type. I always thought it was rock ground, but I guess I'm wrong about that. I guess I'm completely wrong, because it was rock ground. I'm sure it would have like a rock move and would have used it. Instead of going for Thunderfang, and that's something, I don't know. Do Donphans normally run Thunderfangs? And he's probably like wondering, dude, you just used Overheat and Will-O-Wisp, and now you're using Brave Bird? What kind of Talonflame are you? But that's actually going to stall out enough for me. I'm going to roost next turn, as long as he doesn't kill me. He's not going to kill me. Of course not. Oh, see, that was a crit. That did a lot more than I thought it was, which is why I said, oh, God, he's going to kill me. But he doesn't see this roost coming, although he should. I've been doing some weird things with this Talonflame. And I can just stall him out with roost, because I know Donphans don't get any recovery. And I get recovery. I get priority recovery. That's why I love this thing. That's one of the reasons why I love Sableye as well. He's going to go for Ice Shard. Oh, because he thought he would kill me. Nice. That was a crit. That did like 2 damage. That's awesome. I will take that. And if this doesn't kill, I'll just roost again. And it's not going to, so I'm just going to roost again. Just to torture him, because he tortured me with those dang air slashes. Just to toy. Just to toy. Because I can. He can crit me all he wants. Unless he goes for Earthquake. He's not going to go for Earthquake. He's going to go for Ice Shard, which literally made no sense at the HP. It made sort of sense at the HP range I was at before, but it made no sense at that range. It literally did like 1 damage. Literally. and it's gonna faint. So that's awesome. Retribution right there. Thank you very much. Thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate you guys watching, and I hope to see you at the next video. Peace.